Okay, so I've spent the day disassembling the cabinet and the furniture on the port side settee because I wanted to expose the stringers and the fiberglass underneath so that the repairer could do some assessment on the damage and see what the strategy is for repairs. So most of the furniture came out pretty easily, everything screwed in place, so that was okay. It took about 4 hours, I guess, to get everything off. But it is pretty alarming when you have a look at the damage here, which is obviously as a result of the hull being sort of bashed into the pontoon. And what seems to have happened is we've got these cracks along the stringers here, which is probably where that's been knocked in, and the glass is just starting to come away. There's another bad crack over here. So this most likely goes up into the deck to hull joint up the top, which is a real problem. So just hoping that it can be repaired. That's probably the worst one, actually. So both sides of the stringer, it's really just been pushed out from the hull. There's no cracks across the stringer, like it's still in one place, so I guess it's just taken all the force and been pushed inside and then just sort of come off from the rest of the hull. So there's this crack on this stringer, this one here as well. Sorry, that is the middle one. And then this end one, there's some stress cracks there, but it's not delaminating or coming off as much. And then the other side, we've got the same thing. I think this is all just the tabbing for the knee, hopefully, so that should be okay. This knee needs to come out because it's all rotten. The wood is rotten, and also the fiberglass is actually cracked here, so that will be replaced. So all I can do now is wait for Martin, the fiberglass guy, to have a look at it and see if he thinks it's worth fixing. And also, I'll also get a surveyor over as well to have a proper assessment of it, and Martin can go through what his strategy is for repairing it and just kind of get an okay from the surveyor to indicate that that's the right way to repair it, if it is repairable. And obviously I'm hoping that it is, otherwise it's a bit of a waste of money, really. It's a bit of a write-off. Shame on the surveyor for not picking any of this up, because a lot of this was obvious from the outside and you didn't need to deconstruct the furniture or remove the furniture to get to this to see. I mean, this knee was exposed without removing anything, and you could just tell from that crack there that something's really pushed it through. So we'll see. Anyway, the point of today was to remove all this cabinetry so that Martin could have a look at it, and hopefully he'll do that next weekend or next week, and then I'll get a report of what the approach is and whether it can be fixed.